everyone, I'm Elle from Think Before You Type, and I'm here with AJR.
How's it going?
So can you guys just introduce yourselves, give us your name, what you do in the group, and your age?
I'm Jack, I'm 17 years old, and I play guitar and sing.
I'm Ryan, I'm 20 years old. I write and produce, and I play keys and sing.
I'm Adam, I'm 24, I play bass and I sing.
So you guys obviously do a lot of stuff with your music, you play it all, you guys record, do all that stuff. So how did you guys get into music? Each of you guys, how did that happen?
We actually started out street performing about almost 10 years ago now. And we just brought a ukulele and some microphones out onto the street and started playing in the parks in New York City. And some crowds started to form, so we thought, why not throw a video up on YouTube? And we did that, put up a couple cover videos for a little while. And then started writing original music.
My goodness. So what made you guys start street performing? How did you decide that?
It's really from living in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, we see it all over the place, and we really loved music. We wanted to take it to another level, and we felt like that was the way to do it, you know.
So you guys were pretty young. How did you guys convince your parents to let you do that?
They were
pretty supportive.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big music lovers.
That's awesome. That is really great. Okay, so you guys recorded, produced, and mixed your hit single, I'm Ready.
Mm-hmm.
And that all happened in your living room. It's really rare that artists put that much effort into their own music. And then you guys are super young on top of that. So what do you guys have to say to a lot of young people? Sometimes they feel like society wants us to blend in.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are obviously not afraid to stand out. So what advice do you have for young people who want to stand out but might be too afraid to do so?
I would say look at all your favorite people. Look at all your favorite, whether it's celebrities or artists. None of them are fitting in any way. All of them are doing their own thing and not really caring what people are saying about them. And look at them now. So I just think that's what's important. Just believe in yourself.
I like that a lot.
I coined that phrase, believe in yourself.
I'm sure.
Yeah, sure did.
Never heard that before, ever. Okay, so the music industry can be really tough to break into, and you guys have had this super hands-on approach for a really long time, and I'm sure it's been frustrating at points. So what kept you guys from getting discouraged?
I guess I don't want to repeat the answer that Ryan said, but it really was a lot of the role models that we had.
Yeah. I think Kanye West is definitely a big role model. In terms of music, definitely. Every album he does, he just keeps pushing the envelope, he just keeps trying new things and experimenting, and that's a huge value of ours, just to keep surprising people and developing our sound in new ways.
Also the passion in general. I mean, we developed this love for music, and that rules all. I mean, when you love something so much, you only want to follow that, and you can't really let anyone tell you not to.
I like that a lot. Sometimes I think people still kind of get held back a little bit, but it's awesome that you guys didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So Twitter was super instrumental in your career. I heard you guys tweeted a bunch of celebrities, and then Sia retweeted it. Somebody was in class when they did that, right?
We were in class together at college.
Wow, you guys had the same class.
Yeah, it was a psychology class.
Whoa. So how did you guys see that retweet when you were in class, or was it?
We were tweeting in class, and then I saw it like a couple hours later.
Okay, because I was thinking, if you were in class, that would have been a little scary. Like, how would you react to that?
We would have been
that would be pretty
screaming.
hard.
We probably would have left.
Yeah, you would have done that.
Your professor could have analyzed you or something.
Yeah.
All right, so cyberbullying is an issue that almost half of teens have had to deal with. Have you guys or any of your friends had any experiences with it?
Yeah, I think we were all, he's still in high school, but I think probably in high school we saw a lot of that.
Yeah. So how did they deal with it?
There are many different ways, in different outlets that people can go to.
Mm-hmm.
Social media now is such an important thing in our society, and there is such a community in social media. And a lot of people surround themselves on Twitter and Facebook with friends, and whether or not they're close friends or not, a lot of people fight for each other. Mm-hmm. So, for example, when we put a video up on YouTube and we get a negative comment, and our fans kind of jump on it and start defending us. So it's
big
really
confidence
nice.
booster, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So even on social media, it's nice to surround yourself with people that you know enjoy your company.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really good idea. I think it's so hard because sometimes I think people are like, oh, well, I have a lot of friends, so I don't want to get rid of any, and they forget to get rid of the negative and just to surround themselves with the positive.
Yeah.
And they don't put a stop to it.
Yeah.
So we're really passionate about encouraging other youth to use the internet for good. So what's one positive way that you guys would like to see the internet change?
I think that part of the internet has kind of taken away people's empathy. I think that you can easily just write something and you don't get to see the other person's reaction, so you think that it doesn't land anywhere and you don't really learn a lesson, like they got upset about it.
Yeah, they felt something.
And I'd love to see it become a little bit more like real life, where it can become such an interactive thing where if you write something mean about Zac Efron, he writes back, and you understand that he is
felt something
upset,
bad,
and then
yeah.
people can kind of be brought up in a different way.
And
with
some
the-
celebrities actually do that now. Like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
write back and they have a full conversation and actually ends up getting resolved, which is, you know,
The
it's good.
anonymity of it makes it really difficult.
yeah.
And I'd love to see a much more transparent internet where you can't hide behind a username or another picture, where it actually is you and you take ownership of the ideas you put
Right.
out.
I completely agree with that. I just had a conversation about that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Sasha O on Twitter wants to know if you guys ever expected to be able to travel the world with AJR.
Absolutely not. No, I mean, picture us on the streets performing. What, would those kids ever think that they would be traveling to like Europe and Australia?
Yeah, oh, I heard about Australia. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it was our first time. It was a lot of fun.
Oh
Crazy.
my gosh. Did you guys just go to the beach or anything?
Yeah, we did like the touristy stuff the first day, and then
Hope so.
everything else was like.
And the
work.
song really blew up there, so we got like.
I know, I've
recognized on the
seen
street.
it.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
goodness, whoa. That
Yeah,
has
so
been
very
awesome to be
exciting.
completely
Yeah.
on the other side of the world. We kind of talked about this a little bit already, but how do you guys deal with negative comments that you get?
We actually grew up auditioning for movies and commercials and stuff like that, and the amount of rejection you get in that business is like no other. I mean, you'll go into an audition and you'll be with 500 other people and you'll never hear from the casting people again. So growing up on that kind of rejection, I think kind of prepared us for the music industry. So the comments that we get that are, I don't like your song, or even harsher things than that, we kind of let them roll off us because we see percentage-wise the amount of people that actually do enjoy our music.
Mhm.
Those are the ones we listen to. Those are the people we're making music for.
Exactly. That's a really great way
Right.
to look at
Only
it.
listen to the positivity. Yeah.
That can be hard. So what advice do you guys have for people who are being cyberbullied and might be a little bit discouraged right now?
Definitely surround yourself, both on social media and in real life, for people who enjoy you for who you are.
Mhm.
Like, that you shouldn't have friends or people around you who want you to change for any reason. There's something unique about each individual, and that should shine through.
Yeah, I think the other thing, I've dealt with like insecurities in the past, definitely, and I think the thing that really helps is to surround yourself with a fewer amount of really good close friends as opposed to a large amount of not so great friends, acquaintances, yeah, or people that you may not really like a lot. Because then you're looking, if you're in a place where you're looking for their approval, you're looking to good people and a few people that you trust as opposed to 100 people on Facebook
Yeah,
or in real life. Yeah, that you
Yeah.
can't trust,
Wow.
exactly.
Yeah. What's one thing that people often misjudge or underestimate about you that you kind of want to prove wrong?
People know our story pretty well, but for the new people, I guess it's like our roots and where we came from. I think what separates us is the fact that we write, produce, record everything ourselves, and that we made the band ourselves when we were like 9 years ago or whatever. I was 8 years old. So it's really just been us from the very beginning, and I think that adds a more authentic and organic aspect to the band.
Yeah, a lot of people look at us and say, oh, they're three brothers in a band. They're just like this other band that's out there now.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, I've seen the comparisons online. I was going to
Yeah.
ask you,
Yeah.
how do you deal with that? How do you prove people wrong with that?
It's funny. When people first see us, they might say that, but as soon as they listen to the music, they realize that there's something different. Because the song "I'm Ready," there's not really any other song like it. It's not a sound that sounds like any other artist that's out right now. So as soon as they dig a little bit deeper to find out who we are, those comparisons just kind of go away.
That is awesome. I'm sure it feels really good to be like, hey, we're our own group.
Yeah.
We're doing
Yeah.
our own thing. What do you guys have coming up for the rest of the year?
Nothing.
It's all over. Everything is in. Wow.
We are currently at the first stop at our Infinity tour, and so we're going to finish that out. And then what's after that?
Our Infinity EP just came out, and we are working on our full-length album called Living Room, which is going to be out early next year. So we are working on that.
Yeah,
And-
Infinity music video comes out.
Oh, yeah,
We're gonna
a
A
start
lot of Infinity.
pushing that to radio and stuff. That'll be a lot of fun.
An infinity amount.
That sounds really exciting. And then when's the Australian tour? When's that happening?
That'll be at the end of January.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are awesome to talk to. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.